Good afternoon, guys. This is a video for Black Projects 51. Um, Today, what I'm going to do, because I have limited time, you guys, I think I told you that I started a night shift, and I'm going to be on night shift for 2 more weeks until I retire. So I've had a bit of an adjustment. So, yeah, I just remember the last time I talked to you guys, I told you I had several projects that have been in the works for quite a while. What I'm going to try to do over the next few days is make some videos of what those kits are and the progress that I've made on them. And I'm going to take some time now and share with you what I've done on the Mobeus Models Studio Scales Cylon Raider. Very nice kit, highly detailed, lends itself to all kinds of stuff. It's built to be lit, so it's very cool kit. I did get a pretty good start on it, did a little bit of scratch building in the cockpit, because I haven't seen, and I remember looking for it, any screenshots that really showed a whole lot of the interior of the Cylon Raider. So I just kind of made mine up. And so with that, I'm going to pause for a moment and show you this. So this is the box art. Very nice, by the way. Unfortunately, because, these things are nice to cut out and maybe, if you're so inclined, keep the artwork and so forth. But yeah, this kit is, the decals are pretty sparse because it's only got the two little symbols, Cylon symbols on the fuselage. But this is where I'm at. Okay, what I've done, and I'll show you this. I've scratch built out the cockpit, and this back panel here inside the cockpit lights up red. So I've already installed a bunch of lighting on this. I've also got wiring in the side here. I could separate this to show you, but anyways, I just wanted to show you where I'm at on the cockpit. The detailing, and I don't think I'm going to go any further than that, other than the seats that I scratch built for it to go in there, 3 of them. So 2 in the front and 3 in the back. And yeah, so I've got to devise a instrument panel of some sorts to go in there. This piece does come off, and you can see I've got it lined with aluminum tape to maximize the lighting effect. And I could probably show you a little better now. I'll get better at this, guys. Right now, I'm just winging it. I know this isn't an ideal way to do this, but yeah, so there's that. And you can see this kit is what? Roughly, well, about 11.5 inches long. Just this part of it. And there's a couple of missing pieces here on the front, but anyways, that's where I'm at on that. I've done some light blocking. Whoa. And somehow my little seats I made are loose in here, which I don't know why I did that. So anyways, I don't know if you could see them. They were kind of hard to get in. I already blued out the transparencies for the engine thrusters, thrust vectoring system, because these, I think, are vanes that, oh shoot, let me go ahead, that steer the thrust of the craft. That's what the design looks like to me anyways. It's a kind of a... So, sorry, I should have paused that. I tried to, but I guess it didn't pause. My apologies. Um, yeah, so this is the part I showed you the other night, and this is broken off, and I've pretty much sanded it down. There's still some more work to be done, but I I got most of it sanded out. And then this is the secondary hull that comes with the kit. Now this is all resin, and it is hollow. And you can see where I'm drilling out um, for a light here and wiring running up through the tower there on the back of the secondary hull, and of course mounting point there and the deflector, so on and so forth. Yeah, this thing's going to take a lot of cleaning up. I'm going to go ahead and just gently set this back in here and set it to the side. And then I'll open up the Enterprise D box. Just set that over here. My apologies for my excellent production capabilities here. Yeah, this is the kit that's being converted. And here's the saucer section, and I already have lights installed at all the requisite positions. Plus, I've drilled holes right next to them. Why? I'm not sure. I guess I'll find out when I start doing my research. But, you know, it's just taped together and primed, and that's where that's at. And then the array that goes on top of that little tower on the secondary hull is right here. And you can see that I've had to do some channeling out there. I got to back up. The lighting here is, and I had to do it on the same side. Got a little note to myself to do this, to put lighting in on the bottom side as well. So I got to do that. And you can see on the profile here that it's stepped, and there's a top and a bottom, and I've channeled out for wiring, routed out on both sides. Damn, this microphone gets in the way. Anyways, so that's it right there. That's the extent of the modification for lighting. And then, you know, the warp nacelles go together pretty conventionally. I got a bag full of light kit specifically for this. So they should all. Then there's a bunch of little parts, finishing parts from the kit, as well as the resin kit, the aftermarket kit. So that's where that's at. Um, like I said, that's something I don't want to rush. It means a lot to me that Mr. Steele sold it to me and was very expeditious in getting it to me. And, you know, I had the kit once before this whole thing, but it got burned up in a fire. And I was just, I think, surfing around on eBay, or I can't remember where I found it. Maybe it was within one of the modeling forums, but came across it, bought it from my Australian friend, Jeff. So, um, and he did. He was very upfront and expedited its delivery, and you know, it was exactly what he said it was, and you know, I'm grateful for it because it's one of my favorite Star Trek ships is that Nebula class, and like I told you, there's different variations on that. So um, there's a oval array that you could put up there. It's kind of yeah, it's oval. It's just it's it's different. I don't think it's quite as impressive or intimidating looking. It's a softer appearance. Um, and I think this array, the triangular one, is looks way more cool. So that's what I'm going with. Whether it's totally canon or not, I don't care. So, anyways, that's it for now, guys. I just wanted to touch base, get this video out today before I head to work, and you know, happy modeling, man. I hope you guys are uh, enjoying your hobby time, and I hope it's stress relieving. That's why I use it. I mean, that's a secondary benefit, but my hobbies are double as a stress management tool, if you will. So, yep, that's it for now, guys. I hope you're all doing well. Peace.